Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to day 2 of my Minecraft hardcore survival world. We just got back up, starting off right where we left off. Just gonna fast forward a bit here, finishing up, taking our things, looking for our new location. Still hating this place. We're gonna go try and find some plainsy area, but it takes me a while, so I'm gonna fast forward it a bit. You guys will let me know down in the comments if you prefer to see the whole video in its entirety, or if you want me to fast forward through the boring stuff like this. But I can slow it down or speed it up as I please. I tend to build these little bridges so that if I ever want to go back, it's easier. It's not like swimming so much faster anyways. But I'm exploring for the while, and it's just this exact same biome this entire time, and it's a pain in my butt. A little bit of sand, but that doesn't help me. May as well murder the chickens. There's more feathers than I've had in a long time of playing this game. Tending to stick to the outsides. That way it's easier to find my way back. I know it's along the shoreline. But that was taking too long, so I just until I hit a fucking octopus thing. Back on foot.
I find a crafting bench, so I know I've just been going in a circle, and this is just a giant island of the biome I don't like. So at this point I decided the only choice to find somewhere else is to get some wood and venture on to wherever. See what's on the other side of this ocean. I'm pretty much got my full inventory now, so if I don't find a place to camp soon and put some chests down, I'm going to have to start choosing between which items I want to keep, which I don't want to do. So I'm hoping I find something quick. It's my brother. Gaming over there. Nice sunset. We're going for a while now. I still don't see nothing. I slowed this part back down again because it looks pretty.
I just don't want to die of any more fucking octopuses, or whatever the hell those things are called. Squids. I'm gonna call them octopuses, because they're creepy. So we're getting to nighttime, so when we find a place to land, we're probably gonna have to just dig in. What is funny about that?
What do you mean, Robin?
This is gonna be like freaking church all over again. Anytime we'd go, we'd be sitting, everyone's all in their holiness, sitting there all quiet, and then like one person or a family would start laughing, and everyone would start laughing at it. So everyone would be sitting there all quiet on their best behavior. And we just look like the bloody retard family, just laughing our ass off, my dad included. It's good times. I had to fucking walk out the back of the doors. But there we find some mountains here, and I like this area. I'd build here later, so I'm hoping to find a plainsy area near this. I'm just going at ×2 speed right now. Boats are always super glitchy, kind of pausing sometimes, but
Because they move faster than the world can render every once in a while, but Finally reaching a corner. Another cool little lava mountain. We're just gonna have to find a place to pop in soon. Over here it kinda looks decent, a little cove. Looks like it turns into plains over here. I see the grass. But we got an Enderman, so we don't want to go over there. And lava on the other side. So we're gonna go right in the middle here. Light it up so nothing spawns behind us. Just dig in and make a little mini base. Nothing too exciting at this point. Got my leftover doors. I never used to make 3, but now I do, which is kind of like good and bad because you have extra ones, but at the same time, I never actually end up using the other 2 half the time, and they just take up space. I end up dropping them. Make this place somewhat cozy. You're gonna Enderman kind of hurt himself in the water by the guesses of things, but I don't see him out the window. This obviously isn't going to be a permanent residence, but I'll probably use it at least to smelt some stuff, craft some basic stuff while I'm waiting for day, but I think it's still got a while to go before daylight. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but alright. Few more furnaces.
It's not that I have a lot of stuff, but it'll just speed it up. I don't want to be here for long. I don't really feel like digging down because my inventory is full. Which is usually what I do at this point, just to kill time, but I need to find a base. I don't want to build a chest because I don't know if I'm actually going to find a house near here, and then I'll never get back to the chest.
I'll load 3 of these. Plop that over there.
Yeah, I was hoping when I'm going on the ocean there we'd find that underwater temple. That could be another goal between the underwater temple bosses, the Wither, and the Ender Dragon. I hope to defeat all 3 without dying once. That's the goal anyway. So I still haven't thought of an order yet. I have beaten them all before, but never on hardcore mode. Because it's pretty hard not to, especially the underwater one's tough. But you have to have all those potions, and then if you take too many, you don't have inventory space, but if you don't take enough, you just end up dying, because it can take a while to finish that off. So we're going to go exploring out into the night, because I got impatient. There's nothing really much left to do in there. Found some pumpkins, but by the looks of things, I can actually stop here. Because it's looking like it's starting to flatten out. Kill this creeper so it doesn't sneak up on us later. Zombies get me, but there's nothing really near here, so not too worried. Don't have any armor yet though, so just 1 zombie's already given me 2 health of damage. Nice little iron ignite.
Spider gets stuck in a tree. Throw some torches down just so that stuff spawns around me. Not that it's going to make much of a difference, because I'm pretty sure we're going now. Murder these cows. Cows are always helpful because of the leather. And I never have enough leather. Not that I make leather armor, but just for the books. Books to make the bookshelves and the enchanting. Because you sort of need enchantments to do, like, the 3 main bosses. I'm not sure if any more bosses are coming out with the 1.9 update or not. But if they do, we'll try and beat those ones too, if I don't die by the time I beat these 3. But I haven't seen the new end yet. Apparently there's an end city. It's got like different types of blocks, different structures, and different mobs in it, kind of on the outskirts of the end. I'm not really sure what its purposes are. I'm sure they're just for different drops, but I don't think those come out tomorrow. I don't think they're in the game yet. Seems like a good spot. Get rid of this grass, start building. Made it through the night, it wasn't much left longer anyway, so. Oh no, poor cow. Fucking hate grass. Just makes you place the shit in the wrong spot all the time. At least I'll have seeds when I'm done clearing it out. I'll probably just end up making the base out of cobblestone for now. It's sort of like a main, basic, small building, and we'll expand on it as we go. I don't want to spend too much time at once building. Take that. What the hell's wrong with you? We're having a battery fight, apparently. Oh. Fucking cow. Get the hell off my house.
That was mean.
Felt bad for punching you earlier, but then you got in my way. I'm not doing this house 3 blocks high. As I always do, because 2 is the minimum to fit, and then I just hate having the roof right above me. It just like annoys me. But any more than that is sort of just too aesthetic to be worth the resources until we get further. Plus, since this is hardcore, I don't want to build anything too super extravagant and end up having to just have it all lost if we die once. But at least it'll be recorded. And you can all admire my dirt shacks. I still have to decide what I want to do with that 5 diamond we found really early on. 5 is actually the perfect number when I think about it, because basically the 2 diamond things you need right off the hop are your pick, so that you can actually get obsidian to progress through the game, and then a enchantment table, which takes 2 diamond if I'm not mistaken. So that's 5 exactly. Okay, apparently it's only, it's 2 books, but only 1 diamond. So I'll have an extra diamond.
Shovel.
Good old diamond shovels. don't really bother having diamond tools other than a sword and pickaxe until I get to the point where I can enchant, because you don't really want to enchant iron too much, because it has a bad enchanting rate. But I will make a diamond shovel eventually, of course, and maybe even a diamond hoe.
That's inappropriate.
I'm just going to drop everything I don't need in this chest now so I can finally go and get more resources without worrying about what I can and can't pick up. I'll end up doing an organization system later, I always do. But you'll see that when it comes. I usually do it pretty right away. But I'll keep this chest as kind of like a dump chest. So when I come back from days of whatever collecting stuff and I'm too lazy to organize it, I'll just put it all in here and organize it later. When this gets full, then I can organize it all. I just find it's better that way. It's not really fun to watch or play if you're just searching around, looking for what you need. When by the time you finally find it, you could have probably just went and gotten it. But we do need wood. We've actually ran out with all our boats and crafting tables and everything, and making that kind of stuff. And I need a lot of wood for those chests. I need 10 chests total and 5 signs. We'll speed this up, because it's just mining. Murder cows while we're at it, apparently. So we'll probably stick in this area for a long time now until we get a map and further along we feel like exploring. Look for like some temples or some villages or something just for fun. But you don't really need to, but it's just another thing to do. I'm going to leave these other cows near my base in case I want to breed them later. Anything further from my base I'll end up killing though. It's nice you found an apple in that tree. Because obviously on hardcore mode you can't have the bonus chest turned on, so you don't actually spawn with them. So if you ever need enchanted golden apples or golden apples, you actually need to find them. And I think it's a 2% drop rate for each leaf destroyed. So it's a pretty low chance. I mean, you can do it pretty quickly, because if you destroy all the wood, the leaves will destroy themselves, and then, you know, enough leaves get destroyed that you might get an apple every couple trees. But sometimes it just has no no luck whatsoever. My backup pick. I'll replace all my tools here with iron tools now. I'll usually keep 2 pickaxes on me, and then 1 of every other tool except for a hoe, because I'll just take the hoe when I need it. I'm going to make a bucket. I was going to start making armor and just wear a head plate, but I realized I don't have a bucket yet, and that's sort of more important. I don't normally build armor till a lot later in the game, but I'll probably be doing it pretty soon, as soon as I get more iron. Because, like, you just don't want to die to, like, a stupid creeper that falls out of nowhere and one hits you, so at least if you have some armor, you won't one-hit KO, so you have a fighting chance. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot now, though. I finally got my house pretty much done. I ran out of stone for the roof, though, which is unfortunate. I'm just realizing now it's going to be night faster than I expected. I don't have the stone I want. I was going to do the whole roof out of wood, but then I already started some of the roof with stone, so we're going to have an ugly stone patch on the roof that we'll have to fix later. I just don't consider it a home until it has a roof. We don't get hit by spiders. Even though spiders won't kill us, it's still inconvenient to have to be
watching for them. Slows whatever you're doing down. Of course, the wood doesn't have the blast resistance that the cobblestone does either, but it's on the roof, so very rarely a creeper's going to blow up there. So it makes the most sense to have the walls made of stone at least. And I'll end up putting some torches up on top of the roof later so that nothing spawns up there. And last row. Fucking hate it when that happens.
Same, bro.
Alright, so now we're pretty much safe in here. We need to decide what we want to do. And when in doubt, nighttime is unsafe. Start day. I just wanted to check to see if I found any wool yet. I don't know if I just forgot to kill them, but if I haven't seen any sheep yet for all the animals I've been seeing, it's kind of shitty. If I only need 3, since this is solo, we don't need to worry about other people's beds.
All of them said that.
Alright, speed up the digging here.
Why are you racist? Are you racist?
There's that iron we needed. I always find like way too much coal than I'll ever need, but then you always end up needing it when you don't expect it. Because I do place torches everywhere. I don't like, some people don't mind exploring, and just if it's not important, or they'll take their torches back, I just leave everything lit up. That way if I ever, I'm digging underground and I run into it again, I know I've been there. Plus, it's not really worth the effort of going back and mining them, because it only takes 1 stick of 1 coal for 4. You find so much of this stuff that mining 4 torches ends up taking the same amount of time anyway. Especially when you find coal this much. A little weird noise while I was doing this. Like one of the cave sounding noises just sounded a little different than normal. You know, certain noises play when you find a cave. Maybe I'm going to search that up on the wiki later to see what the different noises mean. But that's always annoying when the resource you want is on your staircase down, so you got to rebuild it or whatever. But now that we got the cobblestone we needed, because we did use that all for the walls, we can finally build our furnaces again. Not that we really need them too much right now, we're pretty good on food. Lots and lots of chicken.
You're not allowed to have an opinion on the internet.
I guess now would be the good time to start with my organization system, since you can't really do anything at nighttime. We're going to need more wood after this, though, I think, even though we just got a bunch of it. So we need 10. We only need 5 chests, really, but may as well just make them all double chests now. Save us the effort later. Space them out 1 apart. A stupid hole got in the way. But I always like having a place to go mining actually in my base.
I bet this is
So you just don't have to go far if you just need to go get some cobblestone or basic stuff like coal or iron.
So once we're able to start exploring again, oh, there's a skeleton dying inside. I got my 6 signs. Can't really make 5, so I'm gonna collect the drops from these things since they're dying anyway. The bones can be really helpful, I find, at the start of the game because you don't want to wait for your farm to start going. Chris, why?
What's that?
Doing my own video in my video in the background. I don't know how loud he's going to end up being, if you guys can hear his stuff or not when the video actually pops out, but he's just doing stuff. So yeah, this is the organization system I do. I'll just do blocks, food, tools, and I'll basically just do 2 other chests. You know, one other chest for like kind of like valuable stuff that would coal, diamonds, and then the other chests for just like random stuff like whatever, flint or
weather. People always see me and like complain like about which things I'm deciding are valuable or not. But I kind of had this system since I started playing when I was younger, and it's just in my head what goes where. So when I'm playing with other people, sometimes I'll lose track of their stuff because I'll put a chest that they don't agree should go in that chest, but I've pretty much got everything memorized of what goes in what chest. For me, anyway. But the blocks is the simplest one because no matter what, if it's block shaped, it goes in there. So even like pumpkins and cactus. So if you have like a block of diamond, even though diamond would be valuable, I still prioritize putting a block in there. But you're not going to get that unless you have silk touch. But sometimes what I do, if I get the silk touch enchantment first, before I end up getting the fortune enchantment, you just mine whenever you find a valuable block, like a diamond block, you just mine the block, and then once you do get the fortune enchantment, you can put all the diamond blocks you found down and mine them all at once to increase your chances of getting good ones, or getting multiple diamonds. But usually by the time you get to that point, you don't really need too many diamonds until you're looking at... I'm usually satisfied with just iron armor. I don't normally do this, but we have the extra sign anyway. I'll just label that quick. It's just a quick place to dump my stuff off.
But no point in having a waste inventory space. I'm just taking those because I usually like to keep the wood with me because that way instead of carrying sticks and a crafting bench, or if you need to craft tools if they break while you're underground, you just take wood and it takes up less space. And I always take just a little bit of whatever block for that way if I need to build a bridge or build a path down. And my tools, a bucket of water, and my torches, and my food, and that's usually what I'll take as like starting gear before I go out. I think I'm about to do my, yeah, I just gotta build my other pickaxe because I'm only down to 1. And like I said before, I like to keep 2 on me at all times. Once I get a diamond pick, I'll usually actually end up keeping either 2 or 3. 2 iron plus the diamond one.